What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eshi, and if you are new here, I do a bunch of apartment tours, interior design, so if you're interested in any of that stuff, make sure to hit subscribe. And if you are looking for a San Diego apartment and these videos help you at all, don't forget to click that like button. Today we're doing more downtown San Diego apartment tours. If you haven't seen our first 2 videos, I will leave the links right here. Make sure to check those out because we found some pretty amazing spots. Now that we have lived in San Diego for a while, we're just exploring more and finding more potential apartments for you guys. So if you have any recommendations for places I should check out, don't forget to leave a comment down below. So let's get started with Lit Cortez Hill Apartments. If you notice that we're looking down, it's because we are watching these videos along with you guys. So Cortez Hill is only a couple blocks away from our current apartment building in the Cortez Hill area. Even though it's pretty close, I would say it definitely has a different feel than Core Columbia where we live. The building itself is pretty old.
Yeah, when we walked in, like the interior was not really done, and it's because they're in the middle of renovations. They said they started in 2021 and don't expect to finish till I think like mid 2024.
The outdoor amenity spaces were probably the highlight of this building. This pool was massive and like really, really nice. It had like 8-foot deep end. There's a basketball court and a tennis court.
Which is super unique because this is elevated on top of their parking garage. I've never seen that.
There is one free parking spot that comes with every apartment, and then there's currently a wait list for the second spot, which would be $125 a month.
There's also a wait list for the EV spots.
There were a couple of these like balcony laundry spots, which I thought was a little bizarre because there were like flies around this area too because the trash chutes were right next to the laundry.
They're in a shared space. It opens up to the outside, but it's still a little odd.
Then there's an actual laundry room that is like a pretty standard apartment laundry space.
They're renovating that one in the next 30 days, they said, with like commercial washers.
And then this is the lounge space, which again, like there's no windows, so it felt a little like dungeony to me, but there are some nice areas to hang out. I just don't know whether I would hang out in this space.
That's fair. They have cable on the TV they mentioned and things like that. The gym, again, also kind of has dungeony vibes in that there's no real outdoor lighting. It's all interior, but that said, it's a really large gym and pretty well stocked in terms of equipment.
I would say it's the most number of equipment machines that we have seen in any apartment building. That's for sure. But yeah, it's just, it doesn't have any like windows, so it's a little weird. This building also connects to a market, which is pretty handy. It definitely gives me our Detroit apartment vibes because our Detroit apartment has something similar where you can just quickly go get your groceries at this market if you'd like, so that's nice.
If you're missing an onion, run downstairs.
The hallways you can see are still under renovation. So this is the 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, which is a similar layout you'll see to the 2-bedroom. Again, it just gives me, I don't know, like older apartment vibes. Like all of the walls and the ceiling are spackled. The outdoor, like the balcony spaces you'll see just like seem a little dirty to me, but the inside bedroom area is actually probably the largest bedroom layout that we have seen in any apartment building, so that was super nice.
That's fair. 2 important things to note in the 1-bedroom. There is no door to the 1-bedroom bedroom, which is a little bit weird.
Like it opens up straight from the living room kitchen area straight into the bedroom, no door.
And there is no central heating or cooling in this apartment.
Yeah, that was a huge thing. I mean, you'd think living in a place like San Diego, you wouldn't necessarily need it. You could just open a window and it would be fine. But honestly, we use our heating and cooling like a lot.
It can get very chilly on some nights and then much, much warmer on others.
The bathroom is pretty standard, so is the kitchen. One thing I will point out, it does have an electric stove, and I know some people like this
Not
guy
the biggest fan.
Prefer gas stoves. The sink I also noticed was much larger than our current sink in our apartment, so that's super nice.
The 2-bedroom, 2-bath is interesting because it has double the number of interior doors. There's a door to every room. The bathrooms are only inside the bedrooms though, so if you have guests over, they have to go through your bedroom to get to a bathroom.
If you noticed, again, I'm getting like the older building feelings because they have things like blinds that you have to like open and close, and like what are those things called? The little shutter things that you also have to like screw open and close. With the 2-bedroom, there is a balcony that you can get to from the living room and the 2 bedrooms, and then there's also an extra balcony on the main bedroom, the main bedroom.
I think that is not on all units, but don't hold us to that.
There's also a little vanity area in this primary bedroom, which I thought was really nice. You can put all of your makeup supplies there. Bathroom, again, is pretty standard, and the closet space, I would say, is pretty standard. And you'll see what I mean when I said like the balconies just seem a little bit dirtier. Like, again, that's just my opinion. The balconies are perfectly nice, but it's like the brick, the flooring that make me think of that older building. Another perk of this building is it is like a relatively high rise in downtown. So if you're lucky enough to get a unit like this, you would get like beautiful unobstructed mountain view. You can also see the airplanes coming into land, which we think is a
pretty
perk.
Cool.
You can't hear it, but you can see it, which is really cool.
This is the secondary bedroom. Again, there's a heater/unit in each room, each bedroom, and then the living room.
The other thing I noticed was that it has like this fake marble look in the kitchen, and that's the same color palette you're gonna see in every single apartment. If you like that like browny yellow marble, maybe you would like this. It was not my personal fave. So overall, I would say this location is pretty good. I mean, it is close. I mean, it's in downtown. It is relatively close to the like bar club scene. It's just a little bit further than probably we would like to walk.
It's also like a block away from the high school, or 2 blocks really. But I feel like this is a solid spot for like younger families as well who want to be downtown, but also still have that connected vibe. You're right by transit, you're right by a ton of public transportation. So
I'm not 100% sure how much of a homeless population is in that specific area, but just something to note, there are a lot of homeless people in downtown San Diego. They've never given us any issues.
No.
But if you're worried about that kind of thing, just something to take note of. So overall, I don't think this was our favorite apartment. Again, it just gave us like, okay, we are bougie and we know it, and this place was not for us. But I think it would definitely be for like a young family that wants to get a relatively cheap, because San Diego is hella expensive, relatively cheap apartment right in downtown, then this might be it for you.
Even with a relatively lower budget, if you're looking to live with roommates, this is still a pretty solid spot, especially with that outdoor amenity area.
And it does have cement in between every single apartment because it is an older building, so I'm sure soundproofing is great. But again, no laundry unit, which is a big con for us.
Absolutely.
Next up is the Hanover Little Italy, and I had to ditch Chumley for this one because he didn't come on the tour with me. The Hanover Little Italy is actually, I think, on the cusp of Little Italy and Core Columbia, which is the area that we're in. Still in downtown San Diego, and definitely another one of those luxury style apartments. The lounge area was super nice. You can rent this space out for any like parties or gatherings. There are a lot of TVs in these social areas you'll see, so you can be watching a lot of different games, which I'm sure is a plus for a lot of you guys. The pool area was also very nice. It's similar to the Diego, and it's in the fact that it's like a lap pool. It doesn't get super deep, but the views on this floor honestly were breathtaking. You can see right downtown, you can see the ocean, you can see the mountains, and in a little bit you'll see you can actually see the airport and you can see the planes landing, which I thought was just so cool. You can see every single plane landing. They have a grill area, they have other TVs, they have an indoor lounge section as well. The gym was pretty nice, though I do think it was a little small. It did have a lot of updated equipment, and I'm not a big gym goer, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if they had every single machine you need. But that view of the planes landing, I mean, I would definitely go to the gym if I had this kind of view every day. She did say that there were classes that they do frequently at the gym that you can sign up for if that's your thing. And you can just see by like the marble and the stone that it is, again, more of like a luxury building. There are these roof decks, I think there's 2 of them, so that's just an extra space to grill, to hang out. So here we see the 1 bedroom, 1 bath. She said there were about 14 different apartment layouts, so you're just getting a feel for one of them. The color palettes, I think there are 3 different types of color palettes, so this is just one of them. And I think they did a great job with the space. There is in-unit laundry, which is always a plus. There's a little supply closet. The refrigerator is standard size and nice. It does have electric stove, so again, if you're a gas stove kind of person, this may not be for you because they only have electric. They have a little pantry area. A kitchen island with the island chairs is nice. The bedroom, I would say, is like standard size for downtown apartments, so it's a little bit smaller. This specific layout was interesting because it has a standing shower and a tub, which I think this layout only has. And then the closet, which I always find so weird, was behind the bathroom. Like, you have to go through the bathroom to get to the closet, so if that bothers you, there you go. This balcony was also pretty small, but at least you get a balcony here. And again, you can tell with all of the different finishes, they are definitely going for that luxury look, especially with the large windows that come in every single unit. Parking is $25 a month for that first space and $125 for the second. But one thing to note, that parking is all unreserved, so you don't have specific spots, you just kind of have to find a spot in the garage. Overall, the Hanover Little Italy gives me similar vibes to the apartment building I'm in currently, in the sense that it's built to be like a luxury apartment building, so all the finishes are super nice. The layouts are very standard. The couple cons is that the prices are actually pretty high, I would say, especially given that it's not right in Little Italy or right next to the water. I think the prices are a tad bit high. And the other thing with parking that I value is having an assigned parking spot. I don't know if you guys are like me, but having unassigned parking, meaning you could park anywhere and someone could steal your spot the next day, that's a little bit annoying, especially for these prices. So there's also no guest parking, so that could be a pro in the sense that no randoms are taking your spot. It could also be a con if you have friends coming over. Overall, comparing the 2 apartments that we just saw in downtown San Diego, you can kind of tell that they're made for 2 different crowds and 2 different price points. I would say the Hanover Little Italy is definitely for a younger crowd and one that's willing to spend a little bit more money for that luxury feel. And maybe even the luxury view, because past the 16th floor, you can get a water view there. And like I said, that airport, airplanes coming into land, that view is kind of spectacular. But then again, with the Cortez Hill apartments, you get an amazing outdoor amenity space with the basketball court, the tennis court, the pool, but no laundry inside your unit. So there's definitely trade-offs. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are searching for an apartment in San Diego, or you're just curious and want to see what San Diego looks like, don't forget to let me know what else you want to see in the comments down below. And if this video helped you out at all, don't forget to click that like button. And don't forget to subscribe, because coming up soon, you will see a fully furnished apartment tour. I am super excited to show you guys that. But thank you so much for spending your time with me and going on these apartment tours with me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week.